Hello everyone, and welcome back to Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishment. In the last episode, we finished off the first case, and we're going on to the second one right now. And sorry that this episode is so late. I was just very tired last night. So I didn't want to make a record while I'm so tired and exhausted.
As your friend and your doctor,
I didn't want to strain
really recommend that you give yourself a complete change of scene. Fresh air, brisk walks, bird watching, chopping wood.
Sounds intolerable. Certainly it sounds delightful.
But you haven't yet told me who your friend is. The one we're going to visit.
He is a bee lover.
A bee lover? Do you mean that he keeps bees? That must be Mrs. Hudson, bringing the warm cloth that I requested.
There is someone to see you, Mr. Holmes.
I have no time. Send whoever it is away.
Yes, Holmes, I really think we ought to leave now.
Mycroft.
Sherlock.
Oh, Mr. Holmes? Perhaps you don't remember me. I'm Dr. Watson. We met
He remembers
at the
everyone.
Diogenes Club a few years ago. I documented our encounter in a short story I gave the title The Greek Interpreter.
He does remember you, Watson. My brother remembers everything, and that is why he is so valuable to the government.
We are about to depart for the train station.
I know.
You know?
Sherlock, I need your help. There are people who presently threaten both our country and the Crown itself. You must help us with those methods of yours.
Need? Help? Those are not words I would readily associate with you, Mycroft.
I wrote you a letter, but you did not reply. And this is not about politics. It's about people.
Sure.
People similar to those whom you pretend to defend in your petty detective affairs.
Everything is about politics with you, Mycroft. I'm not interested. Have some of your agents, your spies, or worse, undertake this job of yours. You are defending your people, and they have little to do with the people I choose to help, I can assure you.
That is the point. You think exactly as they do.
Who are they?
The Merry Men. He is talking about the Merry Men, a band of idealistic terrorists.
Okay.
Sherlock, do please think about it. They are planning something diabolical. Your country needs you.
You need me, Mycroft, and you are not the country. Although if your waistline expands very much further.
Mrs. Hudson,
Ouch.
tea will not be
Do
necessary.
you need aloe for that burn?
Dr. Watson, the train conductor, Mr. Parker, is aware that you will be 7 minutes late. You are in the 4th car. The train will be waiting for you. Sherlock, enjoy your time in Staffordshire. And do, please, at least write to me on your return.
Or how about not? Okay, do we talk to him or no?
Holmes,
No.
please call a cab while I pack my suitcase. We shall be late for the train.
Okay. I think that's actually an Easter egg. Try to get it done on every
Watson, I'll hold a cab for us. We leave in 5 minutes for the station.
I forget what I was saying.
What a gloomy night. It was warmer inside the waiting hall.
Since the station master told us that the train is about to arrive, we should not have to wait very much longer.
Well, this,
Yes, at last.
fog is actually pretty
Attention!
nice.
The train is arriving at the station. Please stand well away from the platform edge.
Okay, okay.
I'll take your
will.
bags and your blasted archive suitcase.
What's wrong with that?
But, Holmes, the headlight. It's faded away.
Something is wrong. I can't hear any sound from the incoming train.
Excuse me, sir. Can you explain what has happened?
I don't know. It's as if the train vanished into thin air.
Holmes,
Oh.
say something.
Quick, fetch a lantern and let us take a look.
Okay, let's look.
It's too dark. Only fog and rails, nothing else.
There is no use in stumbling around here at night. We will come back tomorrow.
Alright. Fair enough. Finally.
Well, here we are again at Evesham Station. We have a full day ahead. Let us begin our investigation.
Alright, let's start inside, see if there's anything weird. What was the button? T? Nothing. There doesn't seem to be anything in here, so let's move back out. Out here.
First of all, let us examine the area where the train disappeared.
Fine, I'll do that. Let's run though. No sense in just walking. Ooh, imagination. This is actually a really cool feature of the game.
This is the place where we saw the train vanish last night.
Railway sleepers. Nothing unusual.
Nothing unusual. The rail. Okay, the
There are no
ground
tracks or footprints on the ground.
There's an
A
empty
discarded
bottle.
item, possibly thrown from the train.
And the
The
rails.
rails have not been touched. There's nothing unusual here.
Nothing weird, so...
There are no signs to indicate that the train ran off the track, nor are there any other traces. There is nothing whatsoever. There are no clues. But then, a negative result is also a result.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see what you're getting at. No clues, and you're smiling.
Yes, Watson, I do smile on occasion. This mystery appears very promising. This investigation won't be simple. We shall require a map of the region.
Well, let's go
Perhaps
back...
the station master
Yeah.
could lend us one.
Let's go back to the station master and talk to him. Is that him? I think it is. Sorry I'm not talking as much in this episode already. There's a lot of dialogue happening.
Good morning. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Yes, I remember you. I'm Station Master Everett. You were here last night. So, you are Mr. Holmes, the great detective. Will you be investigating what happened?
I shall indeed.
It is extraordinary that an entire train could disappear like that. And to think of all the poor people inside it, the passengers, the driver.
Let's get a character portrait real fast. I don't seem to... Oh, there's something. Fully grayed hair, so he is rather old, most likely. An honorary badge, so he does his job right. Spots of earth. And a wedding ring. So he's a married man, or at least was.
Could you please give us any details about the train?
Well, there was nothing so very special about it. At least not that I can recall. My memory's not what it used to be. However, if you need it, you can have the train composition report. It's inside my office.
Alright, I'll take it.
I would be glad to have a
Railway
detailed map of the local
Oh my God,
railway
I cannot
district.
speak today either.
But of course, please, take the one that's pinned inside the waiting hall.
Alright.
See you later, my good man.
Is this it? No, but there might be something
Railway
in
post bags.
one of these. Anything? No. Okay, never mind. Now can I walk? Okay, no I can't. Okay, gotta walk around them. I'll take a look in his office now. See what's on his table. Here's the telegram. Message to all stations. Mr. Robinson is located at
A new telegram.
Bridlington
I think we should
Station.
meet this Mr. Robinson.
Okay. I agree. Line Nottingham. London train composition locomotive coal car first class car postal wagon and a special wagon ordered by Mr. Robinson second class car. What's in this special god dang it.
Here is the train set.
Okay, is that table done? It looks to be
A telegraph.
Telegraph. Okay. Nothing else in here, so let's go back to the waiting room and grab the map then. Yeah.
This map will be
Thank
useful.
you. Nottingham to where we are, okay. God dang it, I can't walk. Talk to him about the cart and solve the mystery. This is talking about what happened in the last case. This is a souvenir from it, the harpoon that was used to kill him. Holy crap. This man is in his 60s and he has been married for a long time, and fresh spots of earth upon his sleeves reveal a passion for gardening. His badge as an honorable station master reveals that he is a long-standing employee. All of this demonstrates his desire to live a quiet and stable life. Yeah. Hopefully he has that. I don't know if he does. We'll find out, I guess. Train service. Can I open this? Yes. Junk pile.
An old locomotive bell.
Yep.
This
Spare
part is
parts.
probably from a locomotive. This place
Okay.
serves as a storage area for the station. This part is probably from a locomotive.
Probably. Well, yes, it is, Dang it, that's where I am. So, I have to talk to him about the thingy. Whatever it's called, the locomotive.
According to the train composition report, there was a special wagon. What does that entail?
That's a highly secure car, ordered by a private party. It is generally to carry something of value. Those wagons have iron walls, you know, without any windows. And they're fitted with a complex key lock.
Do you have
That
any
is
idea
important
what's
information.
in it?
Do you know what was
Yeah.
inside this particular wagon?
Certainly not. No, that's private. And it's not my responsibility to allot the wagons to whoever.
Oh, damn it. Who are the
Was
passengers?
there anything exceptional about any of the passengers aboard the train?
What do you mean? Like officials? I wouldn't know. Oh, but now that you mention it, yes, there was something. There was a message from Bridlington Station saying that the train had been delayed because of an issue with the passengers. But what kind of problem that they didn't say?
That is interesting.
Okay, then we'll have to take a look
You
at
mentioned a problem
them.
at Bridlington Station. I should like to visit this station. Could you mark it on the local map?
Of course. It's a suburban railway station. You might take a cab there.
Thank you, thank you.
See you later, my good man.
Yep, see you later. The Evesham station master received a message informing of the train's delay due to some issues with passengers. So then I would have to go there and talk to them. Or talk to that station master. Okay, this is the postal.
Railway
Placing-
post bags.
Yes, the post bags. Hello, angry passenger. How are you?
This is an absolute scandal. It's always the same with these rail companies. No respect for the customer.
Oh, shut up. They're doing the job. Anything? No. Work clothes. So he probably comes here every day. Cheap ticket. Doesn't go very far. He's married. Okay, and rough skin. So he
Please
obviously.
calm down, sir. What is your concern?
So he
Concern?
obviously.
What is my concern? I'll tell you what my
does
concern is.
a
Last night
good
I
bit
were on the
of
train
work,
as usual
like
with my
hard
colleague,
work,
heading home. Then
at
along came
whatever
this
his
ridiculous
job
ticket
is.
inspector, who started arguing that our tickets were invalid. He made us get off the train, and he was extremely rude about it.
Were you aboard the train that vanished last night?
Yes, I heard that it disappeared, but I don't care because we would have stopped before then anyway. Our tickets were valid, and no doubt about it. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich. Well, because their type don't need a ticket.
That's weird.
Can you recall anything more specific about this
I
fortunate
mean, you do
group?
have bias
Well,
against
yes,
them already.
they
but
were all
geez.
foreigners. Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
Oh.
Goodbye,
Spanish
sir.
people. Hello, Mr. Robinson. I remember you from the papers.
Good day to you, sir.
Good day. To whom am I speaking?
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
No, we are not.
We are not from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flomes, please excuse me, but I'm not in the mood for idle chit-chat at the moment.
And I'm not in the mood for your douchebaggery, okay? I'm just trying to Australian hat that. Okay. Expensive clothes. Heavy gold ring. And crocodile boots. Crocodile skin boots. Mr. Robinson.
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Yes?
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train. It would help if you could answer my questions.
Ah, well, all right. I have nothing to hide.
Oh, so now you're gonna be nice to me, okay.
I presume it was you who placed the order for the special wagon.
Yes. It was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary device. It is capable of producing electricity. I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found several potential customers for my invention.
Yeah, sure you did.
I was very optimistic about the directors' board who were travelling on the train last night.
Okay. Company direction
You
then.
mentioned a director's board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazes Company.
Oh,
I had made an
South
appointment with them.
Americans,
Now they are
okay.
lost,
Chileans.
along with the train and my prototype.
What do you know about the Barkazis Company?
Barkazis.
It's a large South
Okay.
American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
Alright. Well, there's
This
the
revolutionary
fact that
machine
your
of yours, was
prototype
it very
is missing,
valuable?
with
For
them
God's
missing
sake,
too,
sir,
so...
it is priceless. It could change the world we live in.
Priceless,
Yet,
priceless,
I
priceless.
was selling it for
sure.
almost nothing. I am a humanitarian, you see. I do not
Not-
know if I will ever be able to get over this disaster.
Not
Cannot
by the way
believe
you're
that it disappeared with
dressed.
that damn
You would
train.
have to be selling stuff for a lot. Come on.
Mr. Robinson, could you please clarify? Were you traveling alongside your prototype?
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see him. Unfortunately,
Alright.
he wasn't there. I thought perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without me. Absolutely unacceptable.
The timetable is strict. We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train to be on time.
You are an idiot. You will pay for it. I will sue you.
He can't be
The
sued.
ticket
You...
inspector forced
whatever.
all the passengers from the train except for the directors of the Barkazis Chilean Company.
Now that is questionable. Why are they still on it? No traces, they stay? No. Train vanished with people? No. So it's either the Chilean stay on the train was just a coincidence and the train conductor overlooked them, or the directors of the Chilean Barkazas Company were intentionally left on the train. The controller removed all of the passengers from the train except for the Chileans. I don't know which one it is right now, but I guess we'll find out after a while. Oh, there's something to look at. Gap in the floor. Sheet of paper. What is it? Let's take it. What does it
The
say?
insurance policy for Robinson's machine. A significant sum.
Oh. Insurance organized by Robinson for his prototype that autonomous electricity generated this policy. I can't speak today. This policy partially covers the loss of the prototype up to 50% of the value. Maximum cover amount £15,000. Insurance duration 1 year renewable. Alright. Well, let's talk to the train or the station master now.
Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I am investigating the unfortunate disappearance of last night's train.
I see. I'm Station Master Bertram, but my supervisor has not informed me about this. I do not know if...
Do not worry. I have only a few questions.
He's fairly young, so he probably hasn't done this for very long. Clean clothes, instructions, so he obviously cares about his job a lot. Ink smudges, what's that from? The problem with the
Station
passengers,
Master
tell us
Everett
about it.
from Evesham told us that you reported a problem with some passengers last night.
Indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. But yesterday, everyone was asked to get off the train here at my station. I've no idea why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now I have to deal with 2 furious passengers who are complaining about the company's service. They stayed here the whole night, but people do not usually pay much attention to the regulations, you see. There are very strict and clear rules. Paragraph 234 of Article 2G-43 states that in the event of a complaint, you must...
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
thank
we
you.
get
I
it.
understand.
Jeez. You're a bookworm. I mean, no offense
Apart
to
from the
bookworms, I'm
passengers
one myself,
disembarking,
but jeez.
did you notice anything else that was unusual last night?
I did. And I mentioned it in my report to our higher management on the matter.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say? How long have you been working here?
I've worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
No. No. You're a rookie station master.
Let me speak frankly, Mr. Bertram. Your age and your lack of confidence in your position are quite apparent. You cannot deny that you have only recently completed your studies.
I was at the top of my class.
Listen
That doesn't
here,
mean
young man.
anything, jeez.
I am aware that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations, but I represent the law.
And you are obstructing the investigation of an important case. I would suggest that you cooperate with Mr. Holmes. Think of your career.
Thank you, Watson.
That is... well, I'll tell you everything. First of all,
Good.
I scolded the ticket inspector, for it was he who asked the passengers to leave the train. It was not his right to do so. He was very rude. And then, later on, I received a most peculiar telegram from my colleague at Chesterfield Station, the next stop along the line.
Alright. What was the message?
What did the telegram say?
Well, that was the peculiar thing. It was almost unreadable.
Really?
It was full of errors and awfully vague. It was hard to understand if the train had correctly passed that station or not. You can read it for yourself.
Alright, thank you. I will.
We ought to visit Chesterfield Station. We need to confirm if the station master saw the train or not.
Yes, as we do. Railway at station. Train LNER number 324 arriving at 0330. Duarte I-35. Yeah, that's a little, weird. The Chesterfield Station Master's report punishing train was full of errors and barely readable. Let's talk to him about it. And I think we have to talk to Mr. Robinson about that. His insurance policy. Yep. And after this, I'm gonna, leave the episode here.
According to this document, you have insurance for your prototype.
Oh, thank God. Where did you find it?
Near the telegraph station.
I must have lost it when I tried to send a message, which I was prevented from
I
doing.
apologize for that, but regulations state that public access to the telegraph is strictly prohibited.
Upon my word, you keep on digging that hole of yours. You have no idea who I am.
And I seriously don't know who you are. You're just a snobby rich man.
I see that you
Jeez.
kept your grip sack with you. Why don't you leave it in the luggage room?
I've had other things to think about. I lost my prototype. And this idiot station master just stands here doing nothing to help.
Oh, but...
Well, that won't do at all. Station master, I believe that the regulations state that any passenger luggage should be taken to the luggage room.
I'll do it right away,
Yes.
sir. Sorry, sir.
Jeez.
This Robinson is quite a character. We should learn more about him.
Alright, well, I'm gonna leave this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. In the next one, I'm gonna move on with the case and look in his, whatever, grip sack, or whatever it's called. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and I will see you in the next one. See you guys.